Hello everybody, Ian Robson here. Welcome to our edition of Texas. Alright, we got what's going on today. If you recall from the previous episode, we harvested the field and now we're currently done. Just got the combine packed up over here for the time being. And we have 115,000 liters of canola. And we're going to go ahead and sell that at the grain elevator, it looks like. Let's go ahead and get filled up with canola here. We'll take a little bit of time. Yes, perfect. We should probably fire up the truck too, that always helps. Alright, so we're going to go and sell this canola. And we'll see how much money we get. And if we get enough money, then hopefully we'll get some mowing equipment so we can get our... that's a bit strange. Hopefully we'll be able to get some mowing equipment to give our cows some food. Or some grass at the very least. And we'll go from there. One thing I wish there was, I don't know, I've already said this already, but one thing I wish they added as a standard thing, like they added the Ursus round bale wrapper, but I wish they added one for squares as well as part of the in-game. That would have been really nice. But, alas, it is not something that they have added, unfortunately, so we'll have to see how that works out. I'm sure there'll be a mod that comes out eventually that... that will add it, but it's unfortunate that it's not part of the standard in-game. Looks like that one, maybe it's just the way it's the background. Yeah, it's just the background. I thought there was a little bit of black smoke coming out there, but they changed. It looks like it's from that side too. That's weird. I don't know if you guys can see that up there on the top of that stack, on the far stack there. This should be full, or pretty near. Alright, we don't need course play open. We can close this. Where am I? No, none at all. Anyways. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get enough money from this. We're going to see. I'm not sure. But we should be able to get over 100,000 for this. Which should give us... Whoa, did I move and it wasn't full? Oops, we want a full load here. We don't want a half load. Well, it's hardly a half load, but... hopefully we'll get enough money. We'll see. I'm kind of curious because we are playing at normal, so I guess we'll get more than I'm used to getting. But it will be good nonetheless. Alright. Am I not underneath the pipe? Why is it not filling up all the way? There we go. There, now we have 100. Jeez. It's funny, this truck actually really struggles to get up to speed when this trailer's full. Full. Which is kind of cool, actually. It's one of those things you don't notice so much, and then when you're driving around with it empty, it's not a big problem. But when it's full, you really, really notice it. One thing, I'm not sure why, but I think this trailer kind of does this little, is this the right way? No. Right. Guess we'll just go straight down. One of the things that, I'm not sure the reason why, but this trailer seems to like do like a little slide. When you take a turn, it'll do like a little slide around to the left or to the right when you're turning. It's really strange. I'm not sure the reason why it does it. It might be because the weight issues haven't been solved on this particular trailer. Or maybe there is a weight issue, there isn't a weight issue, or something like that. It's kind of strange, actually. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure the reason behind it. If I knew the reason behind it, I would be I'd be like, okay, it's this, but I really don't know what exactly it is. We need to head to the right. Yeah, we should be able to mow all that, even though we don't own it. Alright, get this turn in here. So, I don't know, we should be able to mow that. I'm not, I'm fairly certain of that, but I'm not, I don't know. Usually for mowing it's not a big deal, but for other things like harvesting, well, even for harvesting you can do it. You don't need to own the field in order to harvest, but to plant or to cultivate you do need to own the field, but I don't think for mowing. Well, we're going to find out anyways. Apparently my hazard lights are on, that's funny. I don't know, I need to fix that, that's annoying. The lights are always on, basically. Although if I were to... oh no, it doesn't work on the trailer. Yeah, well. But the lights are always on, and I think it's because I didn't take them out. Because the brake lights work, as you can see, but the indicators don't for whatever reason. I don't know much of the reason why. Probably something like, it wouldn't be terribly difficult to fix, but I never indicate anyway, so it doesn't really make a big difference to me. Alright, so we're looking for the grain elevator, which I think is that one right in front of us. And we'll see how much money we get from this. We should get quite a big chunk of change. Alright. One thing I really don't like about this truck, and I don't know why this is the case, but check this out. I'm going to be quiet for a second so I can display how annoying this is. What kind of horn is that? Really? I can't believe they added that kind of horn. Makes me laugh. Alright, so we were at 10 grand. We're already at 30. Holy smokes. So we should make quite a bit of money from this. Like I said, I'm guessing around the 100,000 mark. Maybe 110,000, something like that. Which should give us more than enough money to get all the stuff we need. So we can finally give our cows a little bit more feed here. Yep, there it is. 110. Are we gonna go past 110 too? Oh my goodness. Wow. 120,000. Jeez. Alright, so what we will do is we will set this guy on his way. Where is he going? I wonder where he's going, I guess. He's probably going to drive down there and then turn around again. Watch this. Oh no. Well, maybe he's not. Alright, whatever. Stupid thing is, everything pauses as soon as you go into the screen. This is something I was talking to Mr. Van Bruggen about, and he was annoyed by the fact also. Like, see, when I come here, if I hop into the shop, he just stays where he is. I don't know why they did that. Anyways, we have... we should have enough horsepower for this and this combined. And what did we say? We needed a tedder. Can we get the big tedder? Probably not. What would be better to have? Let's get these, because we need 30 grand, and we should have enough for that. So maybe we'll go for the small tedder, the big rake. And we have 44, so we can't get this one, but we should be able to get this one. Yeah, okay, that works. We still have 12 grand left. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know why they did it like that, but why they made that particular change, but they did. Yes, I would like you to deliver, please and thank you. And that one as well. Thank you. Let's hop into this guy. Let's drop the weight in the front. And not put the parking brake on. And luckily, we can actually have this guy mow, then we can have the John Deere tedding right behind him, actually. It's 1 o'clock. Okay, good. So, I had to double check there because now I have the bale extension mod. It actually makes a difference when you bale and when you ted and cut grass and all that jazz. And it makes a difference for that, but it also makes a difference for what the weather is like. So right now the weather is good, which is good for us. If the weather were bad, then I wouldn't be able to bale right now because it'll affect the moisture and the amount of quality. One of the cool things about the bale extension is the fact that it will... Let's cancel that course. One of the cool things about the bale extension is that it will make a difference when you bale, or like I say, the weather related to it. So right now the weather is sunny, so we're good to go. But if it were not sunny, I'd have to progress it today or something like that, because we wouldn't be able to do anything about it. I don't know. It's kind of a cool. It's like a little. It's just a little thing, but I think it adds a lot to the game. There's our truck. It's probably gonna get stuck in traffic. All right, let's see. We should be able to do this, even though we don't own the field. Let's just do a little test here. Can we in fact do it? Oh yeah, no problems. Perfect. Alright, let's calculate the field edge. This is field 7. We're good. Overwrite that, or add that. Put it into fieldwork mode. We want it to... Let's switch to the back ones here. Let's lower these. I think it's 9 meters. We're going to find out in a second. And we want to use field 7. And we want to use northeast corner heading west. And return to first point, yes. Headland doesn't make a difference. 9.5, we'll just leave it. We'll do 9.3, just so there's a little bit of overlap. And generate course, perfect. And we want you to start at the first waypoint, and then he'll do his thing. Perfect. And what we'll do is we'll come in with the John Deere. I actually tested this already in my other save game to see if it would work or not. And they actually fold up and everything, which is really cool. Our farm silo is empty. Oh no. You, my friend, can just stay there. Just make sure he gets on his way nicely. So there he goes. He stops, lowers the front, lowers the back, and he does indeed have enough power for both of them, it looks like. Well, I hope. Oh, what's up with that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, are you serious? Oh my goodness. So many problems with this tractor. Look at this. Why is that not lowering properly? Wow. This is... That is lowered apparently. No, even doing that doesn't make a difference. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Really, really annoying. Alright. It's always something, isn't it? Alright, I don't know if we have any other tractors. That wouldn't be able to handle it. This probably would not either. Oh man, that's annoying. Let's go to the in-game tractors, because those are the only ones that are going to be able to handle it. And of course, we need something like this, which is $229,000. Annoying. Really annoying. Why on earth does that not lower properly? Like, seriously. Why does it not lower all the way? Like, it makes no sense. Is there something I'm missing here? Drive course. Oh. Let's just check this. Maybe there's something I missed. Nope. 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 Alright, well. Let's reset the course then. Why did the... That makes no sense. I'm not even trying to... That's something I don't know how to fix. Unfortunately. So, what we'll do is... We will do the same thing. We'll just use the front one though. And we'll use field 7. And northeast heading west. There we go. That is super annoying. That's gonna take so much longer now. Well, I think what we might do is we may trade this Massey Ferguson in for something else, because that's the second time we run into a problem where this thing doesn't work properly. And maybe I'll have to check. I should really test out the new one to see if it actually works, and maybe that will fix the problem. But that's just silly, that fact that I have to do what I just did and just use the front one. I still can't believe that. What's up with that? Oh, that's really annoying. Anyways, let's grab this guy here. What we'll do is we'll grab the tedder. I bet you this guy works perfectly fine, but this guy only has 135 horsepower, so not nearly enough to run both those implements. One, yes, but not both. Because the back one needs 190 horsepower by itself, and this one only has 135, so there's no way this would be able to do it. Like, I might as well just use this one and just got the rear one. Like, seriously. Like, even that one might not have worked because the way that silly 3-point hitch in the back lowers. Maybe it's not meant for it. I don't know. Luckily, the other implements aren't on the 3 points, it'll be fine. Like, I don't know why that would do something like that. Just slightly frustrating. Oh well. Alright, let's grab this guy right here, and then we'll get tedding. Although this is actually, now this is twice as wide as the... I wonder if this is going to work. Yeah, see, look at that. No problem. Obviously a more polished mod. But this is probably one of the better mods I've seen out there so far, in terms of quality. There haven't been many that have really... other mods, I don't think I've seen many other ones that have been really good. Actually, I was watching Killer Rock's video. Killer Rock, I can't remember the number behind his name. Anyways, I think he's Portuguese maybe, or Spanish. I'm not sure. Anyways, he has a Dutz that can add dual tires to his tractor, and it looks really cool actually. I haven't actually. I saw it, he did like a little. He talked about it, but I didn't understand a word he said. But I did see it, and it does look fairly nice actually. Better than. I'm not sure if it's. I guess it would be better than the. I think it might have been not a reskin. It's definitely not a reskin. It's a Dutz tractor, and he basically just added to it, I suppose, is the way I would say it. Yeah, I bet you I'm going to be ahead. Yeah. I'm already ahead of this guy. I haven't even done anything yet, and I'm ahead. Jeez. That's what happens when you only using the front half of that silly thing. So, guess we're going to have to wait for him to do his thing. Yeah, that's really frustrating. I wonder why they don't lower, though. They don't, like... They don't appear to be lowering at all, though. I wonder why. Because it works for other things, but just not this specifically, I guess. Well, it's a temporary solution. I'll have to check out the updated version of that particular mod and see if that fixes that. Watch this. I bet you if I pick up the mod, it will fix the 3-point hitch, but it won't fix. It'll have the power still screwed up. So then I'll have to manually do the power myself again. Oh well. Oh no. Alright, here we go. So let's get this guy lined up here. I don't know if I go faster at the same speed. Let's do this, and we don't want an offset. Oops. Let's put that to 0. Perfect. No, I think we run at the same speed basically, so because we run at the same speed, it shouldn't be a big deal. Well, it will be a big deal because I'll have to wait till he gets one pass ahead of me basically before I actually get on there. Because if I continue this way, I'm always going to have to wait for him to do one pass, basically. But this tractor is pretty darn slick. 6810 has a pretty nice dirt skin on it too. One of the problems you find sometimes is when people add a dirt skin to a tractor, they do a really terrible job at adding the dirt skin, so it looks just atrocious. But whoever did the dirt skin on this looks pretty good actually. All in all, fairly pleased with it. It even works with the in-game front loaders, which is nice actually. I guess I could go at half the speed. I could do that. Let's see. There. That'll give him a bit of a head start. That's going to seem a lot slower now. But yeah, this tractor actually is pretty good. Even on the inside, they added like things like the little dirt there for their feet. The console over here, or the console there, looks really good. The speedometer and RPM, tachometer, I guess it would be. I'm not sure if they call it a tachometer in a tractor though. Anyways, so that works as well there. I didn't see anything in here that actually moved or anything like that. But I have seen, like in the Dutz that Killer Rock I was talking about with Killer Rock, he actually has some internal IC control stuff, which is really cool. The fact that he was able to get that working in this version of the game was really slick. I was surprised. There have been some mods that have had the IC control stuff, but there haven't been many, and it's been poorly implemented in the ones I have seen. So Oops, why do I keep turning it off? Let's do that. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Turn this guy around. Lower those back down. Perfect. It's funny, apparently, I don't know if they fixed the... I haven't used the the large in-game tether yet again. Not since the patch, at least. So they may have actually fixed... the problem where it would slide all over the place. Like, this tether seems to function perfectly fine, but the other one doesn't, for whatever reason, so... we'll have to see. I'm sure we'll upgrade to it eventually, because this is an enormous field, and we're going to have, like, just a pile of hay. And the funny thing is, if I go and check the hay right now, it doesn't show anything, but when you bale it and stuff like that, it will show the differences. Like, because it's sunny right now in the game at the moment, it'll be fine. But if it were to be like cloudy, the moisture would be higher because there's not much direct sunlight on it. If, for example, I bale during the rain, it's also bad as well. Also, if I were to bale just this green grass right here, it would have a higher moisture count than this, which I think is really nifty. So, probably don't need 4-wheel drive on right now. Let me turn that off. Not that it makes a difference. Not for this activity, at least. Oh, we're gonna be in this guy's way. Yeah. So this is the annoying part. I still can't believe the rear 3-point on that thing doesn't go low enough to be able to actually use that. Ugh. Let's get out of this guy's way. Let him go by. Temporary course. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Even shows temporaries. Like, look at that. Like, how is that considered lowering? I don't know. Ah, well. Like I said, I'll try the new one out and see if that actually makes a difference. Of course, it's a work in progress. Like Tony pointed out a while ago, they haven't released the documentation for mods yet. So a lot of the time, a lot of the information you would need in order to mod properly isn't released yet. So because of that, it's difficult. Or it makes things more difficult in order to figure out, what's the problem or how to fix certain things. But I think that the 3-point hitch stuff is something that's been around for a while now, so kind of surprised. Also, I think I have the bale feed mod installed, so I don't technically need it. I could probably just give them grass and straw. I didn't really need a straw chopper, but we only have 10 cows, so we don't really need a huge TMR mixer technically. But by golly, I'm gonna get one still. Although I do have a feeding technology. I do have this guy right here. And it holds 48,000 liters, so it's a bit bigger. It's a bit bigger than the in-game one, and it also does something else too. I can't remember what it is though. But it's 350,000. Holy smokes! I don't remember it being that expensive. Is the in-game one that expensive too? I don't think so. No. So it's like triple the price, but it holds a lot more. Has a higher horsepower too, so there you go. I do like this tractor, man. This is probably one of my favorite John Deeres I've seen in a while. There haven't been many, even in 2013 that came out that were really slick. The Mr. Fox big John Deeres are pretty nice, but so far there hasn't been. They're just converts as far as I know. Like the ones I'm talking about, of course, are these two right here. This one never existed, I don't think, in 2013, but this one definitely did. And I hopped into it, and it seems pretty solid. Oh, I could get this, actually. It's only 200,000. Get the Lambo. It's funny. I don't know. I guess they put a texture on top of here so that you can detect the outside of the field edges here, but normally you wouldn't be able to, so. Oh, look at that. He's just coming around. So we'll have to be able to, we'll have to wait for him again. Even though I'm running at half speed here. Oh, well. That's frustrating. I can't believe that. I can't believe that doesn't work. Like, seriously. Like, it works, like, everything seems fine, and then, I can't lower it. It might be just because the hookups it attaches to as well. I'm not sure, but could be a few different reasons why it's not working properly. I'm not an expert. Alright, let's do one more pass here. Right now I'm using the drive control mod to adjust my speed, if you're wondering. Go, 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 go. Alright, let's lower this guy down again. Perfect. Yeah, so I'm using the drive control mod in order to adjust my speed down to 10 kilometers an hour. And honestly, I don't need to go this slow. The only reason I'm going this slow is because that guy only has like half of the width of this thing, which is silly when you think about it. But it's just a fact of the matter, unfortunately. Actually, it's funny. I was watching Dirttabber's video the other day, and he actually took, not that tractor, but he took a tractor with the front-mounted mower and just mowed around an area. But I guess what he had done is he had put trees in that same area, so he had to like mow around the trees. It was funny. I don't know why. He always makes his life more difficult, for whatever reason. So it makes me laugh, like what he tries to do. Like if you remember when he played on Colorado. He called it Colorado, at least. It was a Dirttabber's map, or Dirttabber's Duke farming map. Sorry, and he made his life so difficult in that one. He had so many problems, like between courseplay not working properly for him. The prices you actually got were just so low as well. It's crazy. But that's the way he likes to play, so he makes it more difficult for himself. Got another comment here. This is Chris. Chris has another great start to a new series. Liking this courseplay thing. Had never. I guess he's trying to say had never seen it before. Very neat idea. It's a cool idea. Only question is, hot lemonade. What happened to coffee maker break this morning? It's Chris. The reason why I was drinking hot lemonade is just the time of the day, probably. I tend to only drink coffee in the morning, in the early hours in the morning, and then after that I don't drink any more coffee just because I drink too much coffee in the morning as is. Like 3 cups of coffee is quite a lot, so because I drink 3 cups of coffee in the morning, I generally don't drink coffee past that time. So that's just me, though. That's just me. So I like to drink. I like tea. Well, I don't like tea that much because it takes too long to make. In comparison to my quote-unquote hot lemonade, which takes no time at all to make. Although I probably should add some honey to it. It'd be better if I had honey in it. Right now I just have, it's basically just concentrated lemonade juice, or lemon juice in a hot water. Which is kind of funny when you think about it, but that's just me. I'm a simple person. I don't like making things complicated, so if it tastes decent, go with it, sort of thing. That's how I ended up making the hot lemonade. Actually, what really happened is the story is my girlfriend made it for me once when I wasn't feeling so hot. But the way she made it was, the proper way. So it's like, you make hot water, or you boil hot water, You boil water, and then you... Let me just move out of the way here. So you basically, the way it works is you boil water, you add lemon juice to it, and then you're supposed to add cinnamon to it as well, and some honey, and it's supposed to be good for... It's supposed to be an antioxidant, apparently. And why on earth is this huge gap here? It's supposed to be an antioxidant, and it's also supposed to help with sore throats and whatnot. So if you're getting sick, for example, it's supposed to help there as well. All right, folks, that'll be it for today. I think I'll let that guy continue on his way because I'm just going to save the game before I forget about it. So many times something has happened and I didn't save a game, and I was like, ugh, gotta do it all over again. Anyways, I'll let that guy continue on his way, and I'll come back. And hopefully we'll do some wind rowing, I think. Alright, folks, that's it for me today. My name is Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2015, coming at you from Texas. Catch you guys later.